us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cornhuskers offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Lawson. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Bray. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Byrne. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Bray. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Bray. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Byrne. Fires left. That's caught. It's Glenn. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Glenn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskers can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Byrne. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Glenn. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finds a tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Falcons trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Air Force. What? You get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Snap it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Farrell. Here comes the heat. He's got it. Touchdown Falcons. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by a field goal over Nevada. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Gray. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll run it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Air Force! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Under fire. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Sharp. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Quick completion on the out route. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Let's it fly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first. In Colorado Springs.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Farrell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to scramble. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Byrne. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a...
Oh, out of space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Brake.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Looking to get it in. Into the house. Touchdown, Air Force. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Punts it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Farrell. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bring in the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The offense changing the play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back has it. Keeps looking downfield. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farrell. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Pulls it in. It's Farrell. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He'll try to take it back. The 20. They finally make the stop, and not over. Huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Ford. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He might want another play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Here we go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up.
There he goes. Goes upstairs. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate...
And they will score! Touchdown Air Force! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are...
Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. With jet sweep pass. Turning it on. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Huskers are on the move. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. They're working that left side. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Under fire. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And at this point on the field, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught. Back's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
91, Nebraska, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The kick is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to pass it. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Farrell. Got his man quickly. It's a running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he... First down before he steps out of bounds. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Back's looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up. And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. To the air, it's Ward. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Farrell. Finds his man. He's running free down the middle. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen